Thermaltake is a brand that is renowned for developing PC varicals. For example, your cases, your coolers like this, for example, and more, and many more. They're actually famous for their a lot more famous for their cases. So like their level 20, level 10, that kind of thing. Very awesome and very eye-catching. Alright, so today we have on hand a Thermaltake TH240 ARGB water cooler. Okay, so this is actually an AIO, which means it's an all-in-one AIO. So you don't need to have any form of additional tubing, any form of additional setup and whatever, don't need. So it's actually contained all in one. So you just install the radiator in the case, install the pump in the CPU, and bam, you are done. What is this? How good is this? Let's find out. Hey guys, this is Chester here. You guys are watching our channel right here at Chester and Unboxing. Today we'll be taking a look at the Thermaltake TH240. So the TH240 series is actually split into two main lines. So the first one is actually their black series. This is this. The second one is actually their white series, or they like to call it the snow series. So it's actually white in color. Personally, for me, I like black. But actually I like bling, but I like black because black will allow the colors, the ARGB, to shine more. So that's just me. Right, they have three variants: the 120mm, 240, and 360mm. One fan, two fan, three fan. Okay, so let's take a look at the box first. So they love to talk about their RGB. Okay, ARGB sync, ARGB, and yes, they love to mention about this. 1005 RPM and 26, I can't really see, 28.2 decibels. More about that later. Okay, take a look around the box. We have a couple of specifications here and there. Okay, your pump, cooler, what does it look like? And this is a very quick comparison between the Intel stock cooler and this. Yeah, I don't really believe that it's a water cooler, alright? They're gonna be better than any cooler. Almost any cooler is gonna be better than the stock cooler, alright? So let's open this up.
A few moments later.
Okay, so in the box you'll find this I have no idea what this is. Warranty policy. Alright, and this is a installation guide. Very important if you're going to be installing this for the first time. Okay, you'll find two fans, ARGB fans. Also more about that later. Let's see, accessories, and last but not least, the actual cooler itself. Okay, so let's open them up. Let's open it up, starting with the accessories pack first. Okay, so the accessories pack, there's actually two. This particular box is actually your adapters. So like with most modern coolers, they actually come with the ARGB controller. So in case that your motherboard does not have the ARGB header in your motherboard, you can actually use this. It connects via SATA power to your power supply, and you can actually press this for different controls. So you have your different mode settings, color, and speed. Pretty much all you need for a controller like this. Two fans, so that's why it's a 2-in-1 fan adapter. So in case you don't have enough fan headers on your motherboard, or you just want a singular control, so you can actually control via software together one shot, this is good for you. Okay, and these are particular adapters. More about this in a short moment, so we just put this one side first. Okay, so these are your mounting section. So this is your AMD one. Okay, it's very complicated. This will be your Intel one, I believe so. I'm not too sure about that. Okay, this is to apply on your block. Okay, more about that. And all the different screws. And it also comes with nice. It's because the block does not come with pre-applied thermal paste, so they actually give you a small little tube of thermal paste that you can actually add. But they actually give quite a lot. It's really quite a lot, so you can use for multiple times. So that's very good. Okay, so let's talk about the fans. Alright, so this is a 240mm class radiator, so they give you two fans. Okay, so here's where my first disappointment lies with the cooler. Okay, most AIOs, right, their fans have two connectors, right? So the first connector is your fan header, so that's usually 4-pin, followed by your ARGB, or in the older style, RGB header. So RGB is 4-pin, ARGB is 3-pin, right? Very standard. So it's all very standard because it's an industry standard, meaning that you can actually interchange the fans and everything. What Thermaltake has decided to do here is a bit different. They have actually gone in a different direction. The fan header is actually 3-pin, which means that they do not have PWM control. So that's a bit disappointing, but it's fine. What's more disappointing to me is the ARGB controller. Okay, so let me show you guys in close up, right? So the ARGB controller is this small little 3-pin and a female 3-pin. So this is very annoying. So why is that? Is because if let's say you just want to connect this directly to the motherboard, you can't. Alright, you can't. Flat, you can't. Unless your motherboard specifically supports the Thermaltake style plug, you can't. And that sucks, because what if I want to use these fans for other applications other than just for the AIO? What if I want to repurpose this into case fans, for example? I'm screwed, because if I don't have the adapters, I'm screwed. So that is really pisses me off. So pump will connect to either label E or F, so depending on your motherboard brand. If you are using Gigabyte, if you're using a Gigabyte motherboard, you use F. You use adapter F. Where's my F? Yeah, your adapter F. Okay, if you are using all the other brands, so like Asus, MSI, all that, you use E. So E, this is your standard 3-pin ARGB connector, and it's annoying because it means that I have to connect A to B, B to pump, and then pump to adapter, and then adapter to motherboard. It is so annoying because there's so many steps and so many cables that you need to manage and everything. Moving over to the cooler itself. Oh wait, before we talk about that. So a bit of specs about the fan, right? So the fan actually blows at a maximum of 1005 RPM. So that's actually not very fast, alright? So yeah, 1005 RPM, and maximum loudness is about 28 decibels, as actually stated on the box we saw earlier. 28 decibels is actually quite soft, but because it's not running very fast, so it's actually quite soft. So yeah, it can push through a max of 59 CFM, and the pressure it can push is up to 1.31 mmH2O, which is not a very high number, but I guess we'll just find out, won't we? Okay, talking about the pump, let's open this up. Okay, the pump comes with this protective label, so make sure you remove this sticker, alright? Make sure you remove this sticker before you install or apply the thermal paste, otherwise you're gonna get quite disastrous results. Okay, pump comes with a 3-pin power header and the annoying RGB connector. Alright, other than that, pretty standard. This is a 240 millimeter class radiator, so which means that you can fit two 120 millimeter fans on it. Okay, so there are other sizes that is not here. So other brands, they may have a 280 millimeter, so you have 240 millimeter fans, but this I would say is plenty good enough. Okay, the thickness of the radiator is pretty standard. It is not the thick variety, it's actually the mainstream one. So talking about that, let's actually take a quick dimension check. Okay, so your radiator, okay, the thickness, it is 27 millimeters standard. Okay, the length, it is 27, just almost 27 millimeters, right? So it's 2.7 cm. Now this is 27 cm, alright? And the width of it, it is 12 cm. Alright, is the 12 because the fan is 12. Okay, but one thing that surprises me is that the website, or actually anywhere, there is no mention of the dimensions of the pump. So it's weird. Okay, so let's I'm going to give you the dimensions of the pump right now. Okay, so your pump, excluding the plate, right? Your pump is This is 5.8 cm by 5.8 cm by 5.8 cm, but if I include the dimensions of the tubes, it will be about 8 cm. Okay, and the height of the pump, okay, the height of the pump, it is 4.2 cm. Okay, 4.2 cm is 42 millimeters. So if let's say you want to modify this, you want to experiment with this, install this on a graphics card, for example, a GPU. So you want to put it on, no worries about it. Just make sure that your mounting will fit your graphics card mounting, because it is not the same as CPU. Alright. Tube length is 40 cm or 400 millimeters. Alright, so that will be the end of our unboxing and first look at the Thermaltake TH240 water cooler. Like this video if you liked it, subscribe to our channel if you haven't done so yet. I'm Chester, that's all for today. See you guys.